Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the Thai Expat Daily Show. I'm your host, Kieran Mack, as always, and delighted you've been able to tune in with us yet again for another show. Now, before we do get into the top trending stories here in the country, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel as always, and hit that notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when the next podcast, show, or whatnot is updated onto the website. Now, if you like listening to us on a podcast player, there's a link down below in the description, and you can hit on that. It'll take you to a website where there's a vast array of podcast players. If you also like listening to a short form version of this, you can check us out on TikTok, and there's also a link down below in the description. Now, if you want to support the show, you can do so by buying us a coffee, link down below in the description as well. And you can also become a channel member, and all the information is also down in the description because that's where everything is kept. But now we're done and dusted with all that. Let's jump into those top stories today. The operator of Bangkok's SkyTrain services has defended its safety procedures in response to criticism following an assault at Kha Station. Now, the spokesperson for the Bangkok mass transit system stated that security guards promptly responded after being alerted by a passerby about a man exposing himself on the escalator. Contrary to claims of slow response, the spokesperson highlighted that the man was first spotted at 9:38 a.m. and the assault occurred just 33 seconds later. Security guards arrived at the scene by 9:39 a.m. within a minute of the incident and immediately pursued the assailant, though he managed to escape. By 9:40 a.m., the security guard returned to assist the victim and file a police report. The swift arrest of the suspect was attributed to the actions of the security guard and the extensive CCTV camera network across SkyTrain stations. The 26-year-old suspect later confessed to police that he was under the influence of drugs. The victim, who works near the station, expressed her distress, recounting that she called for help but received aid only when another passenger intervened, scaring off the attacker. Feeling traumatized, the victim shared her fear of venturing outside alone and her loss of trust in the SkyTrain system. Following widespread complaints on social media, Thai Airways has acknowledged issues with faulty seats on 8 of its aircraft and aims to resolve the problem by July this year. In a press conference today, representatives of the national carrier addressed concerns raised by social media users regarding malfunctioning recline facilities on TG flights. Chai Im-sari, TG's chief executive officer, disclosed that the affected aircraft comprise of 4 Airbus A350s and 4 Boeing 777s. He assured that the company is actively engaged with the manufacturers to address the issue, although acquiring spare parts and arranging service slots have been delayed due to similar issues faced by other airlines with the same aircraft types. As a temporary solution, Thai Airways plans to reassign the planes with faulty seats to routes with lighter passenger loads, allowing them to block off the defective seats until they are fully repaired. When questioned about the delay in implementing this solution, management cited unawareness of which planes were affected by the issue. In the interim, Thai Airways mechanics will endeavour to service any additional defective seats on the spot. Passengers unable to be accommodated or whose seats cannot be repaired will be entitled to compensation from Thai Airways. A 6-year-old New Zealander residing in Pattaya was apprehended for overstaying his visa for more than 5 years after being caught in front of a convenience store. Mr. Grant, arrested by officials from the Immigration Police Investigation Team on May 10th, had overstayed his visa by 2,173 days. He admitted to not expecting to be caught after staying secluded for 5 years, rarely leaving his home and avoiding social interactions. Police Lieutenant Colonel Wirachai, inspector of the Chonburi Immigration, explained that these strict inspections in Pattaya aim to maintain safety and reduce transnational crime, targeting individuals without visas, overstays, criminals, and those working in jobs reserved for Thais. During a routine inspection, officers found Mr. Grant matching the provided description in front of a convenience store on Soi 8, Jomtien Beach Road. Lacking official documents, he was escorted to the Pattaya immigration checkpoint and later to the Pattaya City Police Station for legal proceedings and deportation. Retired individuals can stay in Thailand through a non-immigrant visa OA long stay or non-immigrant visa OX long stay 10 years, available since 2016 for nationals from 14 countries. Requirements include a minimum monthly income or retirement funds, along with health insurance coverage. On May 8th, in the Nong Pru sub-district of Banglamung district, a tourist bus driver in Pattaya was captured on camera, hitting a foreign cyclist and driving away without aiding the injured individual. The incident, which occurred on Pattaya Second Road near Pattaya 8 School, involved the cyclist being struck by a blue and white tourist bus, causing him to fall from his bike. Despite the collision, the bus driver failed to stop and assist the injured cyclist. Witnesses, including local boxer Mr. Sichikok, rushed to the aid of the victim, who suffered a severe laceration on his right elbow. The injured cyclist was promptly transported to a nearby hospital for medical treatment. Mr. Sichikok expressed surprise at the bus driver's negligence, highlighting the lack of assistance provided to the injured individual. Pattaya police have been notified of the incident and are reviewing the footage. They are actively seeking the bus driver and the vehicle's registration number, while also attempting to contact the injured cyclist for further information. Today in Samut Sakhon province, highway police engaged in a pursuit of a motorist who refused to pay 500 baht for petrol at a service station. The chase spanned several hours, leading from Samut Sakhon through Ratchaburi and Petchaburi before culminating at an intersection in Pranbury district of Prachupkiri Khan. The pursuit was initiated after the petrol station owner reported the incident to Samut Sakhon Highway Police. The suspect, driving a bronze-coloured car, managed to evade multiple roadblocks and scratch some vehicles in the process before being apprehended at the Pranbury intersection. Upon arrest, the middle-aged driver, whose name was withheld, claimed he was heading home to Trang province and lacked funds to pay for petrol. However, police discovered his extensive criminal record, including 9 previous theft charges. The petrol station owner highlighted a similar incident on May 5th when another driver departed without paying 900 baht for fuel. Following a lengthy court battle, a 172 rai plot of land on Lapang and Leon beaches in Phuket's Talang district is now accessible to the public. The local government successfully won the legal dispute and reclassified the area for public use. Stretching over 2 kilometers in Tambon Churntalay, these beaches are renowned for their beauty and are estimated to be worth at least 40 billion baht. Previously, tourists were barred from accessing them due to a land dispute with a private company claiming ownership. Interior Minister Anutin Charavakool emphasized that any encroachment or exploitation of reserved land would face legal action. He reassured the public of safety and protection of properties, emphasizing the government's commitment to combating exploitation and increasing tourism. The resolution of the 30-year dispute involved the Supreme Court ruling in favor of the Phuket government in 2017. Illegally constructed properties were subsequently demolished in 2018, 2021, and 2022. Following the court's decision, the Churtalay Tambon Administration Organization requested the land to be designated as public. The Department of Lands prioritized conservation to prevent exploitation, particularly after discovery of horsetail trees lining the beaches. Approval for the land's public use was granted by the Interior Ministry last month, following rulings by the Supreme Court and the Supreme Administrative Court confirming the land ownership by the local government. So as we conclude today's episode, I want to invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. This show isn't just about delivering news, it's about fostering a conversation. Your insights and perspective matter to me. So keep the dialogue alive, like this video, subscribe to our channel and share it with others. Your support means the world to us. I'm Kieran Mack. You've been tuning in to the Thai Expat Daily Show. Until next time, take care and stay engaged.